Hello, everybody, and welcome to Deja Mule podcast. And today we have a very special guest. It is a good friend of mine, and you might know him because he did it last time. Let's give it up for Alan, aka Man of Soul. Woo!
What's up, everyone? I'm back once again, round two. Thank you guys so much for bringing me back. It was really fun last time, and can't wait to do it again. Yeah. I think this might be a regular thing, so who knows? I might just show my face a lot more.
This podcast is only gonna be me and him.
Yeah, I'm a regular now. I'm putting my timesheets in every time I walk through the doors.
I can't afford health insurance, so I have to pay you under the table.
It's okay. I'll take it.
Okay, cool. Anyways, cheers
to a good podcast.
Yeah, redemption. If you guys watched the first one, I got a lot of feedback, and I knew that I fucked up the audio, but we got it right this time. We actually did a test run beforehand, so I got Alan's input, who's also pretty good with audio and stuff. So we are going to make it right today. And let's start off by talking about your past weekend where you guys hosted a show. How do you pronounce Chalktopolis?
It's called the Choppocalypse Tour. Like apocalypse, but chopping. Because there's a thing in this subgenre of dubstep called rhythm. I guess you can do it in normal dubstep too, but you play multiple tracks at a time, and you cut one in, you cut one out, and it's called chopping. So hence Choppocalypse, and it was great. We had our show last week.
Hell yeah!
And it was super good. What can I say about it? Drove in on Thursday. Went to a release party for Sudden Death at this club called Exchange.
Hell yeah.
I've never been there, and that was a great time. Got to hear his new album release in real time.
That's
while
dope.
It came out. And yeah, just got to hang out with some friends, got to meet the artist You Say B-Flow, who flew in from Canada.
Oh, fuck.
And we're driving. We're an hour late.
Uh-huh.
I had to check him into his hotel. I was just like, God damn, I just need to get there. But You Say B-Flow, super wholesome, awesome, friendly guy. I'm just so glad he is the way he is. Amazing artist. And yeah, so we had the show on Friday, and I during the day, usually for our shows, I'm like, all right, I got to run some side quests, do some errands.
Talk to some NPCs.
Yeah, I got to, go to the bank and pull out money and all these things. But it was the first time where we had all of our shit together. And I was sitting there for 4 hours, 8 hours, throughout the day, just I got nothing to do. We were just counting down the clock. And yeah, it was great. Everything went smoothly. Everyone was super friendly. Lots of mosh pits. Everyone killed their sets. Shouts out to all the artists that played. And yeah, overall, really successful night. We got some great videos that we're gonna release soon.
Yeah. I was about to say is that on the first tab that we have right here, we just have some pictures. Yeah. So I noticed that these are also good ass pictures too.
Yeah, it was great. So we booked a photographer named Photo by Duchess, and it's great. So she does a lot of photography for a bunch of different events. She shot on Groove Cruise, which is like a rave on a giant cruise ship.
What?
And it was funny because she walked into our last event, our previous event called Winter's Nightmare. And she wasn't even supposed to be there. She was supposed to shoot a different room, and
all lost.
yeah, she came in and was like, "Oh, my event got canceled." So I just want to hang out here. I'm like, yeah, go do your thing. And within like 20 minutes that she was there, like I saw her shots. I was like, I need to book her. So this is all of her photography. Very crisp. Every shot that she takes is just so crisp. I don't know how she does it. But shouts out Duchess.
Chef kiss?
It's amazing. I want to know how she does it. How do you do it?
I always wondered that too, because it's like there's so many variables when it comes to shooting a live show because it's so fucking dark and there's just the flickering of lights.
Yeah.
It's like, how is it not just like everything gets blown out or fucking looks like a J.J. Abrams movie?
Honestly, I have no idea because I know exactly what you're talking about, you know, being a film major, like everything. Like I'll take like 20 shots to get like one good one, but she just needs to take one shot and it looks like that. And it's like very impressive.
That's hella crazy. Dude, I love, we were just at a concert,
the same weekend.
This past
Same weekend, yeah.
So ours was on Thursday, I think, though, in Berkeley. Oh, no, yeah, you're right. We were the last weekend, we were both on the same day, and then we actually went through 3 freaking concerts in the past week.
Nice.
And
that's what's up.
I'm glad that none of them were in San Francisco, so I didn't really have to drive very far. So it's like one was in Santa Cruz, one was in San Jose, and then one was in Berkeley.
Yeah.
And so all of them amazing shows. It's so good to have concerts back.
Oh, absolutely.
Like I think that was the biggest bummer of like having all the shutdowns and stuff. Because I remember whenever it did happen before, I saw like a concert maybe like a week or two before like California like introduced that thing. But
yeah.
But other than that, I'm glad. I hope to see more. We have another concert coming up on the 3rd in San Jose, which is like, I'm surprised they're actually getting some good bands like in San Jose, because usually you have to go to San Francisco, Oakland, in order to see your favorite stuff.
Yeah, I'm honestly like, it feels like we're back, like out of the pandemic, shelter in place. You know, we just had like Ultra Music Festival go down in Miami. Lots of shows all over the Bay, just all over the world right now.
Yeah.
It's just nice to have like live music back.
Yeah.
It's just kind of interesting to me because I'm just like, I never caught COVID. And now
either.
like nobody even cares about COVID. Like masks are lifted and you know, we can go to these events not even wearing a mask. And I still haven't caught it.
Yeah. I haven't either, which I find kind of interesting because like we've definitely had a few people in our friend group that have caught it, and then there's like, all right, well, we don't feel like right hanging out, and so we're like, okay, at least they're cool about it.
Yeah.
You know, you want to have friends that are, even if they don't think it's going to be that severe for them, they still don't want to spread it around.
Yeah.
And so the thing that did suck though is wearing did you just wear a mask on a plane?
Yeah.
I hated
absolutely.
that.
I feel like you still have to like travel.
Yeah. I think for any like federal thing.
Yeah.
Or airspace, I guess. But like I remember when we went to Paris, we had to wear it for 14 hours, and like trying to sleep with a mask. Ooh. Like I was kind of like, this is kind of hard to sleep with it. So I like put it down. Or no, I push it up to where my lips go like underneath the mask, and so I could like sleep and just feel like.
This is a plain mask life hack.
It
Make
is.
sure to take notes.
Do it. That's fine.
I'm actually I'm going to Palm Springs this weekend.
Oh, you bougie bitch.
Yeah, it's for a company event, but
so it's a tax write-off.
I haven't gone on a plane throughout the pandemic, so I'll give that a shot. I'll see if it works.
Do it.
But yeah, back to the COVID thing real quick. It's just like, during the pandemic, it was very interesting because I have a decent amount of friends. But
humble
at
brag.
some point, I don't see all of them, but at some point, it's like, all right, this is our core group of friends that we're okay seeing.
Yeah.
Without like feeling weird about like wearing a mask or we'll pre-check each other like, where have you been, what's going on, tell me what the fuck you did.
Pull out your gun
last week. I'm not coming over. No, I'm just kidding, but like Pull out the gun. Just get the answers right. But like, you know, in the beginning it was like, okay, like where have you been? What's going on? And then like as time progresses, like, all right, like I've seen you at least like 15 times now. You're good.
Yeah.
Until they got COVID, and then it's like, oh man, I don't know. Oh, how did you get it? And I didn't get it. We're in the same group of friends, you know? But I don't know. I've done a lot of like random travelings to like LA. Had like, you know, gone to like multiple live events and still haven't caught it. So
I feel like people our age are generally like conscious and you know, they get vaccinated, they get boosted and whatnot. And I think it's kind of funny. Like, did you ever have it where you had a friend that you're just like kind of judging a little bit, like, yeah, they probably have COVID and they wouldn't tell. I think
a lot of people felt, you know, probably a little like either scared or ashamed to be like, oh yeah, I caught COVID.
Yeah,
I'm sure that told some people, but I know like some people want to keep on the DL because it's a touchy subject. Yeah, less so now, I would say. But I'm just glad we're just like we're phasing out of that and back into normalcy, right? Definitely.
And then also, speaking about going back to normal, we should see some of your logos. Last time we tried recording it, and it got kind of chopped for some reason. It stopped recording. Yeah. But I just liked your logos. We're only doing 2 this time, which like that was your past logo, which you said that you had a friend that made that for you who had no idea how to fucking like use like special effects and stuff, and that's why he taught himself it.
Yeah.
And then it went to the more modern one, which is in the middle. That one is like from your Twitch stream where, yeah.
So, what can I say about these logos? So, if we can go back to
change it right after the drop.
we'll listen to the drop one time maybe. So yeah. So this is there's multiple things going on right now. So the original logo was created by one of my good friends, Dante, aka Mortals, and this is actually one of my first logos. And I came up with the idea, and I was like, I need this, and he was like, I got you, and like created everything like from scratch. I had like a reference piece, and he was able to just like create this like like unique typeface, like the bottle, the shaping, like just to make it look like uniform.
Yeah.
And I love this logo. I still would like to use it, but a lot of times when like I'm getting my name on a flyer, I feel like sometimes there's so much going on versus somebody else's logo.
Yeah.
And it's really big. Yeah. So it depends on like what the flyer looks like.
It's a thick logo. Like there's like some thick lines.
It's a thick logo with like
with 3 C's.
But I love this logo a lot, and I have a friend named Rob, aka Wave Exchange, who basically taught himself how to animate within a year, and just a really smart guy, really creative guy, and he like made this for me without even me asking him. He's like, I made this animation for you.
It's nothing.
You're welcome. I'm just like, it's perfect. This is exactly like what my brand is all about. He like absolutely killed it. I use it for, my live shows. I use it for my Twitch streams. Like it's just beautiful. So thank you to both the artists for making this for me.
Do you ever consider doing like a Steve Aoki thing with that logo where you have like a mana potion bottle and you just like throw it in the crowd?
Oh my god. Maybe if it was like a cake or like a water balloon.
Yeah. No, it's what do they call it? It's called sugar glass. Like what they use in movies.
That would be really fucking awesome, actually. I would love to do that. But I would like be scared I would have to like make like a promo for it. Like it's not gonna actually hurt you.
Yeah.
Don't sue me.
A PSA. You don't want to have it where it happens and then it happens at a concert and then the next day you pull out a video like on YouTube and be like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I want to avoid any sort of lawsuit whatsoever. But I like that you brought up Steve Aoki because he was actually like one of the first artists that got me into DJing. Like he made a track like while I was in high school called Warp. I would go to these house parties and every house party would play, and I was like, what is this song? Why is it that everyone goes nuts when they hear this song? And I actually learned a lot from Steve Aoki just about like DJing. So yeah, throwing bottles into a crowd, maybe not anytime soon.
Side tangent on Steve Aoki. Orange Theory Fitness recently just made him their chief music officer.
No way.
That's pretty dope.
And so now he's creating like curated playlists that are specified to the workout.
Nice.
So like the times where you go all out are the times where like the music gets really intense. So
I think that's
amazing.
That's really good because then they can control when these people should be like getting more intense and stuff rather than being like, I don't know, like something random, you know, they're like, oh, the song just came on, you do you.
It's like a curated musical playlist for the duration of the workout, right?
Yeah.
Like, people love listening to music while working out, and there's like classes like Zumba and like U-Jam, where I guess like the trainer already curates this playlist for their intensity. But it's really nice to know that like somebody in the music industry is kind of like breaking into this like fitness platform to potentially make it more enjoyable.
Yeah. It's a weird combination too, because it's like, which I respect. It almost reminds me of, I guess, I don't know if this is real, I'm pretty sure it was, where Bic, the lighter company, they advertised with freaking Martha Stewart and Snoop Dogg on like a cutout, and it says like used for lighting candles, and then it has Snoop Dogg says or something else.
I saw that. Yeah. Hey,
It's so good.
You gotta hit all angles,
dude.
And
Right?
You know.
Yeah, exactly. It's like we're all fucking adults, and it's like, oh fuck, like we're gonna get this shit legalized.
Dude, shout out Snoop Dogg for literally like he completed all of his main quests. Now he's just doing all these side quest stuff, and it's really great to see him like literally do everything. Like he's got his hands, like he's streaming on Twitch. He's in the crypto world. He's dipping his toes in the metaverse. It's just so funny because it's just like
he's on top of like, what is it? Just,
everything.
What's the word I'm looking for? He's on top of like not society, but he's like on top of like
trends.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so I actually saw a podcast where they're talking about he was selling property around his metaverse. And so it was Red Band, was a comedian, was telling Joe Rogan about it, and he was trying to explain to Joe Rogan about the whole metaverse, and it was kind of funny because he's just like, but why would anyone buy this? It's like because it has a lot of potential. But I don't have VR. Do you have VR?
I do, actually.
You do?
Yeah, so I stream VR too. I don't get to do it as much because it's like, it takes just a little bit more time to set up.
Yeah.
Two, like, I can only do it for maybe like 2 hours before I'm like, I need to sit.
That's a good amount of time, though, to be playing.
It's great.
Yeah.
I love VR, actually. Like, I've like watched so many videos on VR and like the tech and like what's coming now and like the updates on YouTube. I don't know what it is. Like I just like love learning about it. Probably because
I'm the same way though.
Yeah, probably because I like playing VR games. But something about like the tech is just so like interesting to know that like the metaverse is going to be existing thing soon, and that we get to do it in VR. Like that's crazy.
My friend, I like seeing that past podcast he was showing Rogan, I guess, like VR chat, which I'm waiting for them to have, for Sony to have the PSVR 2. And once they have that, then I'm like for sure in. And I know it's backwards compatible with the PS5, but for the old one, but I'd rather have the new updated thing if I'm going to be spending the money.
The
like,
specs on it are really, really good.
Yeah, and it's like,
it.
but you can't do VR chat though in the PlayStation one though. I guess it's only on PC.
Really?
Yeah, so I think it's open source, and it's like I know a lot of consoles they don't really do open source projects.
That makes sense.
So they want to control just in case like they do weird shit.
Maybe one day though.
Yeah,
Maybe
exactly.
one day.
Maybe they'll make their own like PlayStation. Like remember freaking Nintendo Wii had something like that, like a Wii City or like a Wiiverse or something.
Miiverse.
Yeah, Miiverse. I think
I don't know what it was called.
It was
but
like yeah, I can't remember the name, but I wish that went a little bit further. But I can't wait for freaking Wii Sports to come or Nintendo Sports. That's what they're calling it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
I saw
get that.
Yeah, I would love to play that too,
Yeah.
actually.
All right, we should do that. Have a freaking Twitch stream when we get it.
I'm down.
Dude, I'm so down. Okay, so there is the other logo too. What we were showing, where that's like your more modern one, right? The one it's the next tab over.
Yeah.
Where it has, I get it. Like that one, I see a lot of bands who have their like logos on posters. It's very like elongated, so that way they could stack a lot on top of each other. But the thing is, you could always be like, sorry, like I know mine's big, but you're just gonna have to deal with it.
I just feel like I'm just like I just feel like I'm not at the I think for a while I was doing that because I only had one logo.
Yeah.
I knew like eventually I would need to like update my brand, right?
Yeah.
And I just found this guy on Instagram and he was making like a bunch of like artist logos. And I was just like, damn, I need that ASAP. So I reached out to him, gave him the idea.
That's like another one.
And like he so he just made like a bunch of variations. Like there's one with he made like the whole logo. And then he included the wizard head. And as soon as I saw the head, I was like, damn, that goes hard.
Yeah.
I didn't even ask him for that. He just made it for me. I was like, this is perfect. And then, there's different variations where it's like without the wizard head. And then I can just use the wizard head as just like branding on its own.
Yeah.
I just really like the direction of how the brand looks right now.
Yeah. That's what's crazy is having that brand. Like, I love that. Like, I know that whenever I work on, like, my online music projects, the same thing. It's like I have the artwork tie into the lyrics for the most part. And then it's like you have to have it, like, the sound, too, also kind of fit in with the lyrics as well. Yeah. And then I suck at logos. Like, that, I think that's my worst part about being an artist is I am not good at typography. I never took a typography class. I probably should have, and it would have benefited me. But I'm more into just drawing like creatures, backgrounds, and stuff. But did you watch the Oscars?
I did. No, I didn't. I did not watch the Oscars.
Who watches the Oscars? Fucking
nobody.
Nobody watches it except for this. We've heard of something happened this time though.
Yeah, it was literally like an hour after the Oscars. It was plastered everywhere. Will Smith slapping the shit out of Chris Rock.
Oh my god!
I don't think anyone saw that coming.
No one saw it coming, but like.
Oh my god.
Oh man, but wait, you gotta turn the audio on that one. This one's so fucking funny. No, not the one that we're on right now. The one that we were just hovering over. It was the one to the left. So someone made a meme out of it.
Oh yeah.
Wow, dude. Yeah. It was a G.I. Jane jump.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
I'm going to, okay?
Keep my wife's name out your
Yeah, it's amazing, honestly, how fast the internet produced these memes.
Yeah.
Like, not even an hour after it happened, like it was just all over the place. Yeah, like people were making videos.
Love
like
that meme.
Memes were just everywhere. I mean, we still see it today. I saw a bunch of great ones, honestly. Like there's one, like I don't know if you guys watch Attack on Titans, but like there's one where like Aaron Yeager was like whispering into Will Smith's ear. It's just like, fucking do it. Fucking do it. And like everyone who watches the show will get the reference. But like but I was just impressed. Like RCD World, RDC World, whichever it is, like made a whole video about it. Not even an hour later, and I was like, damn, this is so on point. But yeah, and like that was just crazy. Like I didn't give a shit about the Oscars. I still don't give a shit about the Oscars.
Yeah.
But it's really really interesting to see something like that come from Will Smith.
Yeah, which you think he's like a really calm, collective guy.
Yeah.
And he like goes up on stage and just fucking assaults somebody, and everyone's just like, "Oh shit, what the fuck's going on?" And it's just like, yeah, I do agree that Chris Rock did handle it well, with just being like, "What the fuck?" Like,
I'm sure he probably wanted to potentially like do something back to Will Smith, but you know, one, he has a job to do.
Yeah, exactly.
Two, like the worst part is like he didn't even write the joke. Like Chris Rock didn't even write that joke. It was from the producers, and they gave it to him. So like they kind of instigated the whole fucking thing. So
damn
rough.
Yeah, that sucks. But like, and the thing too that I don't like about award shows is that my mindset is always, oh, it's just, you know, the most popular doesn't equal like the most quality kind of thing. And so especially for like the music I listen to, it's very rare for a band that I actually listen to be nominated. Even for, I think one of the years, I mean, I've had a few that have been getting more nominated, like Def Heaven Between the Bury and Me and stuff, and they're more like out there kind of stuff. Yeah. But then I think that year they lost to like Foo Fighters, like winning hard rock. It was hard rock / metal album or metal song of the year, and like you have like a bunch of like really experimental progressive metal bands, and then you have tied in with Foo Fighters, a really mainstream brand or a band who plays during the Super Bowl. It's like, no shit, they're gonna win because they just have a huge fan base. Exactly.
Yeah, I have no idea how like they even get tied into that bill.
Yeah, it's
like
weird.
Not fair.
Yeah, it's like if they were to have say a category where it's like electronic plus indie rock.
Yeah,
it's like this is such a fucking wide spectrum that you could literally include anybody in this. But
that's a lot of genres.
Yeah, exactly. But that's the thing. Whenever it happens though, when a band does, or like an artist you like does get nominated, you do get a little bit of like respect. Be like, wow, they're actually like becoming a little bit more mainstream, and you know, people are starting to recognize their talent. But I wouldn't be that person that thinks that, they shouldn't be mainstream, they should not even attend and all that stuff. But it's like they still should be recognized.
Yeah, I think like, you know, all artists and musicians, like, you know, like want to strive to be known and have their art seen or listened to. So like, I would hate to be that guy to be like, I love their music, but I never want to see them succeed.
Yeah, exactly. But a lot of people are like that, especially in metal and like punk and stuff. They always think that,
because they think like mainstream is like not cool.
Yeah,
it's like no, you should be like happy that something that you discover and that you like is being appreciated by like the masses now.
Yeah,
you know, as long as like the recognition doesn't change their like, you know, musical like artistic values, because sometimes it does.
Yeah, definitely, because they want to make something a little bit more like palatable.
Yeah,
and so I find that kind of interesting. But I was thinking recently that there was a band that I really like. Their name is Opeth, and it's kind of along the same lines of that, where they just got tired of making death metal, so they're like, okay, let's do some other stuff. It's like, dude, go ahead, do all that, and I respect it. I may not listen to it as much because it's not like to my taste, but like them being able to make more palatable music makes them to have a wider audience, and then also get, I guess, it invests into the artist itself, like the artists themselves, and be able to produce more stuff.
Yeah, and then like if someone, if an artist like gets to that stage, like and somebody like, gets into them or researches them, they'll be exposed to like their previous sound too.
Yeah, exactly. So you don't want to hear an artist make the same album over and over again.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, there's a lot of like like DJs and artists that like will make one track that's like, oh, this is a banger, and then there's like kind of like that like baby version of it after. It's like, oh, it sounds just like this one, which is great.
Yeah.
But also like it feels like the originality kind of like gets stretched. But like it kind of develops their sound. So it's kind of like, I'm sure a lot of artists kind of feel this way. It's like testing the waters, right?
Yeah.
Like, how much can I change before I kind of lose my audience?
Yeah.
And like sometimes you just gotta like put your foot down, you know what I'm saying? It's like for me, I think when I was trying to find my sound, I was heavily invested in like bass music because I just love that like energy and like the variety that you can choose from. But then I started appreciating other genres like house. I love like playing a house set. I've created like this. I've expanded my sound to this kind of like future trap genre. It's hard to explain.
You will be trapped.
Yeah, I released a mix recently on this collective's label called so the collective's name is Pastel. Shouts out Pastel. And I made this mix, and I was like, I need to put on a platform for people to listen to. Like I can't put it on mine because nobody's gonna listen to it, but I need to just get it somewhere. I don't care where, as long as like people are gonna listen to it.
Yeah.
And then so I made this mix, fell in love with it, wanted to put it somewhere, and so it's called, I named it Distant/Sky Date, and it's really beautiful. Love it a lot. But they described it as IDM, which is like something I've never heard before, but it's kind of like indie dance music, which is great. Never heard of it, but I kind of love the description because it kind of like perfectly describes what that sound is.
It's under Pastel, you said?
Yeah, it's so if you type in Embrace Pastel. Shouts out Distant Sky. That webtoon is fire. Yeah, it's so good. And then I think if you scroll down, there'll be, or you can just type in like SoundCloud.
SoundCloud.
Yeah.
Embrace Pastel.
Yeah. And then if you just scroll down. They're really good at like releasing like mixes.
Is that
weekly.
one you? That's you right there.
Yeah, that's right there. So I was number 75, and
that's still.
Yeah, I got 800 plays, which is like,
oh shit.
Some like on my like platform alone, like I would have never been able to take it that far right now. But it just makes me feel so good that like people like listen to it and it's like receptive to this like new venture.
Yeah.
So like creating a sound and genre for yourself is really hard, but like I kind of like to do a bunch of things, and as long as it's good, I think people will be receptive to it.
Yeah.
And let me do whatever I want.
Yeah. That's what's hard too, is that having the creative freedom, that in itself is kind of like makes it hard to think, where do I start?
Yeah. I think that is a hard thing, because eventually you're gonna want to find your sound, right?
Yeah.
But then you realize like, I don't want to be this one thing. I want to be like multiple things. So
yeah, exactly.
You got to just like keep testing the water.
Do you ever get people that comment on your music and being like, oh, you should try doing this or you should try doing that?
Yeah, I mean, not so much.
Do you read comments or no?
I read everything. Yeah, I'm open to like criticism of all sorts, as long as it's like
Yeah.
real criticism.
Yeah.
But you know, it's hard to like. I'll take the criticism. I'll try to apply it.
Yeah.
But like, it really depends, because it's like the way I think about music or like how a sound would work is probably like way different than any other artist, you know? Like,
Yeah.
Of course, there's similarities, but like my brain
Yeah.
is not your brain.
Yeah, exactly. That's what's weird. Is that people are always like trained on different things too. So it's like maybe someone actually took music classes and they actually could use theory, but like, so maybe some people just like, oh, I'm just teaching myself this, and I learn off of just looking or being influenced by other artists.
Yeah.
So it's definitely weird. And so I think that's the cool thing about it too. And for me, like, I always have kind of like the punk mindset where you're thinking, oh, I'd rather just like use my influences and make something, but like you don't have the education for it. Like, and it kind of sucks. And I know there's another band that I like, they do that too, from the guitarist who said in an interview. But the thing is that when you go that route, it's a lot more difficult because you don't know what's good, like theoretically, but also you can, which is beneficial, make something that may not in theory be good, but then make it good.
Yeah.
Like, I like weird shit. So
Yeah, I see what you're saying. I think, you know, it's I think it's important. Like, I think if you're somebody that listen to like music like religiously,
Yeah.
like you start to like develop like an ear for like what is good,
Yeah.
and what's not, you know, not necessarily there.
Yeah.
And I think it helps to be well versed in all genres of music, you know, like it, not just like, you know, like not just like one genre. Like you're listening to potential like jazz, you're listening to like, you know, like hip hop,
Classical.
like, yeah, a little bit of everything. I think
Yeah.
that way you kind of understand like like you know, where certain like music theories apply.
Yeah.
And then you listen to music where it's like, this is like, doesn't apply any of it, but
Yeah.
it still fucking hits, right?
Yeah.
But you need to kind of understand like
The foundation.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Um,
Have you ever had it where you I guess you take something, or you listen to an artist and you hear the song and then you think, oh, I know exactly how they're doing this, and then, or have sometimes
Yeah.
it's almost
Yeah.
like the same thing, at least for me a little bit, where say if like you majored in film, seeing a movie and being like, okay, at this time this is where going to be the intro is, and then it's going to be the next phase, and they're like, okay, did they set it up well? And they're like, okay, now I'm expecting to change and bring in the new plot, or actually reveal the plot, and they're like, yeah, that kind of stuff.
yeah, I think like I was watching like a movie on Netflix. It was Project Adam. I don't know if you guys seen it, but it was,
I made it actually.
yeah, it's like in the top 10 of Netflix right now.
Of course,
Like,
I'm perfect.
I just want to watch like a movie, you know.
Yeah.
And it was like a action sci-fi thriller, PG-13. It was good. I can see the appeal, but there was a lot of shots where I'm just like, damn, that was super sick. Like, I mean, like, and I'm just like, you know, like when I'm watching like a good movie or show, usually a movie, they apply like more unique techniques. And I'm like, I take the moment, I'm just like, that was really great that they did that, because you don't like when you're watching something, you start to like notice like these are kind of like normal transitions.
Yeah.
And like you'll see that one where it's just like, that was different.
Yeah.
I liked it. So I'm always kind of like doing like stuff like that, where like I'll like if I'm watching with my girlfriend, I'll be like, "Oh, that was great."
You see that, and then you use all these like film terms, and she's just like, I have no idea what you're doing. But okay, babe.
Yeah, I mean, you know, my hopes is just like, you know, if I do it enough, like she'll like catch on.
Yeah.
But real quick segue, because we were just talking about like how bands like, you know, potentially like start in like a subgenre, then get recognized, and start making like mainstream sounds now. So I was on my drive home from LA, and I was talking to my friend Rob, and he was like, "Do you know what pop music stands for?" I was like, "No." I mean, I just assumed that like pop is like upbeat.
Yeah.
You know, it's like it's the description's right there. It's in the description. It's pop music.
Sounds like popcorn.
Yeah, it's just like, you know, kind of like makes you like feel good, right?
Yeah.
But it stands for popular music. Did you guys know that?
I didn't know that.
You did know that?
Yeah.
I had no idea. I just took it. I just took it for what it was. I was just like, how do you specify like this sound, like pop music,
Yeah.
like
The sound
the
is
description?
to be like mainstream. Like it's supposed to be like palatable to everybody. It's supposed to be
Yeah.
like the
That makes sense.
most famous, most well-known songs.
But like that's such a hard bill to fit necessarily, because
Yeah.
you're just like, because then you would have to look at the whole discography and you don't even know
Yeah.
what's gonna pop off.
Well, that's what's
Pop
weird
off.
too, is that pop. And it's what's weird too is that like what defines what is popular. But the
Yeah,
thing is
exactly.
though, the music industry does, and that's how they get it. All these people that are in pop is because they have producers that are able to categorize their music in a way to where it appeals to the masses. But like obviously there's going to be different styles of pop, like there's British pop, there's American pop, but like still it is weird that's supposed to be like the most popular music. Almost
Yeah.
like what's that CD? Like Now That's What I Call Music.
Oh,
like
like fucking.
what are they on? Let's see.
Like
What
Kids Bop.
Hey, wait, before you Google it, let's see what Now music playlist are they on. I think it's gonna be like 78.
No way,
Dude,
I think
they're
the
I
last
saw
time-
they're past 60.
Oh my god! No, I was gonna say like
No.
40 something, but yeah, I just saw.
105?
Jesus Christ!
Wait, there's 81. Wait. I said 78.
I saw 100 something.
Yeah, that was on the other one. But dude,
Go to
imagine-
shop. Go to shop.
It sucks, dude. Freaking making playlists. Oh, it's 82.
82. All right, almost to 100.
Almost to 100.
I wonder what they're gonna do when they hit 100. Like maybe 100 songs, one song from like every year that was like the most popular.
Dude, they should. Honestly, I think that's fake. The Now That I Call 105.
Yeah, I was.
But
I
yeah, I was
too.
like, what the fuck is that? But I think
69. Sorry, I had to.
nice. I think that would be a good I'd be a good kind of like piece of music to like send into space or to document.
Oh my god.
Like, you know what I mean? It's like, okay, here's the first one where it starts off in like the 1920s Depression era, and then it's like now hearing the difference between like now like 83 or whatever.
Can we like look up what the first song was that was
Yeah.
on this album?
Yeah, what is now one?
Yeah, now
Was it
one.
what? Yeah, now that's why I call music one.
Yeah, the original.
Yeah.
I'm so curious. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like, I don't even know.
I don't
when
think
did
it
they
was-
even
I don't
just-
think-
When did they even like start this?
I think it had to been like in the 70s or 80s.
Original UK album.
Number ones. Oh, that's number
You Can't-
ones.
You Can't Hurry Love, Phil Collins.
I think that's it. Volume 1, original U.S. album. That one right there. Oh,
Oh.
yeah. There you go. Well, yeah. View more. Wait, that's UK
That's
though.
UK.
That's UK.
Yeah, let's go back.
Yeah, they're
to
not
the
real
wiki
people.
page.
I'm just kidding.
Oh my god.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, go back a page.
Yeah. USA.
USA.
Oh, there you go.
Together Again.
What?
Janet Jackson.
Janet
As
Jackson.
long as you love
Backstreet
me.
Boys.
Okay, I was there for that.
Wait, what year?
Oh,
What year
Spice
is this
Girls.
that came out? 1999?
1998.
Wow.
Wow.
I was wrong. I said
Oh
the
my
80s.
god, Barbie Girl made it.
Dude, Barbie Girl?
By
I'm a
Aqua.
Barbie Girl. Oh, dude. No way. Brian, wait, okay. Like Brian McKnight. I remember Aqua was the person.
Wow.
or the band. They should have also had Eiffel 96. I'm blue.
Well, if you're watching this, now you learned something.
Yeah.
Because
I've never
I
heard
have
of
no
Sex
idea.
and Candy, though.
Me neither. I'm sure it's a great song if it made it.
Yeah. I mean, exactly, right? This stands the test of time. This is popular music right here.
Yeah.
So if you were even to make it on a Now album, I'd be like, dude, I know that guy.
That'd be amazing. That'd be amazing.
Okay, so let's do our game that we have. So Maddie curated a game.
Yeah.
I have no
game
idea
time.
what it is.
I really enjoyed the game last time. You guys should just make a game every time. 'Cause
That's what this is a different game, and she hasn't told me about it.
Okay.
It's not the same one where you guess times of year, I guess. So
No, okay. So this time, I wanted to do. This one's less competitive. It's more of like a conversation game.
okay.
we can do that.
I was inspired.
We were doing that like the past hour. I
Yeah.
don't even know how long we've been podcasting.
Yeah, me either.
Shouts out if you made it this far and watched the last one.
Yeah, dude. Seriously, if you made it to the last one, I give you a bunch of respect because it did sound fucking weird, but I still liked it. Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
I
enjoyed it.
accidentally.
I saw. I know,
Okay,
but
so-
that was because I took the picture.
I was inspired. I've watched a few YouTube videos lately of people playing this game. It's a slight change from the famous game that everyone has played, Fuck, Marry, Kill.
Oh.
But this time,
This should be fun.
Yeah.
it's Fuck, Fight, Kill. Using famous figures from art.
Oh my god.
In this picture,
Guy's straight up just sucking a teat.
that Adam took at the Louvre in Paris.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I posted on my Snapchat with the caption "Same."
All right, I'm
right.
ready.
So
All right.
don't think about it too hard. Just give me your first instinct.
Okay.
I can do that.
Woman with a Book by Pablo Picasso. Fuck, fight, or kill.
She looks rich. I'd wait. Fuck, fight. Okay, there's no marry, so can't marry into that. I'd fuck her.
I too would fuck her. She seems to be well educated and her tits are out.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
And she's like on the chair, like she's ready to go.
She's a
I
hoe
think.
who reads.
Are all our answers just gonna be fuck?
Probably not.
We'll see.
Hellish Siren by Pavel.
Ooh. Okay. They have jellyfish tentacles on the bottom, so I'd rather kill. I don't want to fight that.
I definitely am also gonna second and say that I'm gonna kill it because that'd probably be a hard fight.
Yeah. Yeah.
She looks like she can whip some ass for real.
Yeah. She even has a helmet. She's
Yeah.
ready for fighting.
I'd still whip her ass. Though. I would kick the
You'll
shit
fight
out
her?
of her. No, I'm gonna kill her.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill her.
There's no way. That.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, I really want to fuck that. I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna go ahead and say I'm gonna beat the shit out of this balloon.
Is that
Like Jeff
wait?
Kinney.
Is that domestic abuse or is that animal abuse if it's a balloon animal? Huh.
Don't
I think it'd just
so.
be really fun to just like punch it around like.
But it looks metal. I think it's metal. I don't think it's like an actual balloon.
Ooh.
So if it was actual metal, I don't know if I want to punch it.
I don't know if I want to fuck it either.
I included this one because the second I saw it, it ignited my fight or flight, and I was like, I need.
I
to
would fight it. I would
this.
fight it.
I
Yeah,
would
you
fight
gotta
it.
fight
Yeah.
it, right?
I'm gonna punch it.
Yeah.
Real hard.
Yeah.
Aw,
The Venus of Willendorf. Yeah.
love
Well,
it.
you know this thing is like really small, right? It's like this tall.
Really?
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Look
Gotta
at that
love, like,
labia.
Grotesque art and like history. Something about grotesque art is like so fascinating for people to look at. Something about like the human mind like just looks at it and just like ugh. But also very, very fascinated that like somebody made it.
Big old titties.
Big old bitties.
Well, the thing is, like, I wouldn't want to fuck it because it's made out of stone, and it's also really small.
What is going on with his head?
I love how much you guys are actually thinking about this.
Yeah, I think I would just like kill it because it'd just be super easy.
I'm just gonna beat the shit out of it.
It'd be the shot.
I'm gonna fight it.
Not a chance. It has no chance. Okay.
Oh.
Man,
you really
this is like fucking Elden Ring right here.
You really outdid yourself, Maddie.
Yeah.
Really outdid yourself.
I would like to fight this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fuck it.
I'm gonna fuck it.
Like this is just like
my
well, first of all, it has a bunch of legs. Like I want to see what my babies look like in spider form. So I'm gonna mate it.
I feel like it would be exactly like that spider, just with like your head if it was just pasted on top.
That's what I'm hoping for. It's like exactly what I'm hoping for. And I'll have like millions of them. I can like take over like Earth.
And the only things they can say is chicka chicka yeah.
Oh my God. I don't even have a catchphrase, but if I
You
were to
don't
have
have
a
a
catchphrase, I wanted to say that like a Pokemon, you know what I'm saying? Just like whatever it is.
Okay, she may be missing limbs, but I'd still tap
Oh,
that.
I know what my catchphrase is.
What?
You know why I always say, fuck them. It's just like, fuck them. Fuck them. Like, that would be horrendous, dude. Just horrifying.
Are these all pictures that... Oh, these are ones that you found on the internet? It's not all ones that we took? I don't think so.
I mean, I don't remember the
Took
last
one.
time we saw Balloon Dog, but
Yeah, we saw this one, though.
yeah, but we didn't have any good pictures.
I
of
had a
this
good
one.
picture. I thought I did. But...
I went through all of our Paris photos.
In memory,
man.
you had a good
Yeah.
photo.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. Is like I try not to stand too close to... There's just a bunch... There's a huge crowd at these, so... I like to just, like, get the basic idea, but I would fuck it. Well, that's the thing. Are we fucking the person it represents, or are we fucking the object?
It's honestly whatever.
Okay.
I don't
you
think
want.
necessarily like the object. I think it's just like the image, and then like you just let your imagination go
Okay.
free.
All right. Yeah.
I mean, I fucked the spiders. So.
Yeah, I fucked this one. I fucked the balloon dog.
It's like Chester Cheetah fucks, but Tony the Tiger is a narc. You know? Like,
Oh,
it doesn't
man.
make sense,
Yeah.
but you get it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think Tony fucks. Have you seen him?
Yeah,
Only
probably.
missionary.
I would.
He could take on Chester Cheetah.
Yeah, but he has Chester has a motorcycle.
He probably has a steroid dick, though.
He's like a tiny peepee.
And we let this monster around kids.
Unlike the fucking the Cocoa Puffs bird, I would not let him around kids.
I would be so annoyed.
Yeah.
But I mean, I have nothing against it. Not the greatest looker, but I would probably I would go fuck.
All right, cool. 2 fucks.
I want to beat her up or kill her.
Okay.
What?
I want to fight this guy.
I want to fight this guy. Too.
He has like bags that look like bunny ears for his ears.
Why is he holding his arms out like that? Like he wants to fight, bro.
He does. He looks like he has something in his ears. What homophanesis oritis? What the fuck? That sounds like a disease.
Now this guy wants to fight. Like
He does.
He gets it like shit kicked out of him like every week. I
Dude,
already know.
he looks like the type of guy that would be walking behind people that are walking, and he would do the fucking kick their feet behind them as they're walking, so they like kick their back leg. What's that called? I know big step is when you
Big
step
footing.
on their leg.
Oh, it's
but whenever you kick it,
I remember. I know what you're talking about.
yeah,
man. I know what you're talking about.
yeah.
But yeah, he straight up looks like he's just like, "What's up, bro? He's trying to scrap, bro."
Yeah, he's trying to fight. Yeah, I'll
I
fight him.
found this artist while I was doing this research, and I was like, this is Adam's art style if he grew up in the 16th century.
In the 60s.
Oh yeah, I see it. Well, I don't know. I've only seen so many of Adam's art, and they're amazing. This, not so much.
90% of his doodles are just weird creatures or
Love it.
really ugly humans.
You know Alex Pardee, right? I think we had
Yeah.
a conversation. Yeah.
Yeah.
I look at that Alex Pardee shirt, and it yeah, just a really interesting creature monster. That's like what I think about when I like think about your art, in a sense. But I haven't really seen that much of your art. But I remember us having a conversation. So that
Yeah.
just
I
ties
thought
back
about reaching out to him to see if like, cause he's local, he's from San Francisco.
Yo.
Yeah, so him and then also Skinner too, which is from Oakland. I have a book of his shit and it's really good. I like both of their art styles. They had a collab too where it's called Zero Friends, where they have merch and stuff where you can just buy T-shirts that have like either of their artworks.
Nice.
But like, there's a lot of good artists over here, which I already had a few other people asking too about like being on the podcast, but it's kind of hard because it's like I have to find people that are local but also still professional, like people who actually like make sales on their art, like do shows or like sell merch. When some people they're just like, oh yeah, I'm like I'm an art student or whatever. It's like, okay, you're not professional. So
I mean, it's still out there. I'm
it's still out there. I know.
I'm sure like you're gonna have a mix of like different guests on the show.
Yeah, definitely. Which I am still open to. So it's just I have to find other places besides Craigslist.
So if you're watching this right now and you're interested and you're in the Bay Area, hit them up.
Yeah.
Let's get you on the show.
Yeah. You have
Don't
to be
be
good,
weird though.
Yeah, don't be weird, and you have to be good too.
You gotta be like, you can be weird, but you gotta be like, you know, like just a tasteful amount of weird, like me.
Yeah, there's like a threshold. You can't be a fucking pervert.
You can't just fuck everything on these slides.
Yeah, exactly. If you say fuck on all of these, you shouldn't be on the show. I'm sorry. What was the next one? Ooh, okay.
Oh, here we go.
I want to fight him also.
This guy looks like he's trying to fuck.
I'm gonna
Like,
fuck
look
him.
at those hands. He's trying to like seduce you.
I'm gonna fuck him because he looks like a fish man.
Because it looks like
He's like a fish merman, and I want to live among the fishes. So my offspring can now rule the sea and land. It's a win-win situation.
So you want spider babies and fish babies. I want to fight this guy. He looks. Look at his eye. He looks like a pervert. He's like.
He's smiling.
Yeah, he's
ready.
He deserves to be fought.
Scaly hand jobs.
Yeah, scaly hand jobs with pointy fingers. All right, what's the next one? That's the last one.
That was it. That was great.
Wow.
Thank you, Maddie.
Yeah. Woo.
Very diverse selection of things to
Fight, fuck, or kill.
or kill.
Yeah.
Love it. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you for that. Well, besides having this, your show that you had over the weekend, you also had your birthday recently.
I did.
And
was
how
great.
old are you now? You're
I am 30 years old.
The ripe age of 20.
I'm actually 21 right now. But yeah, I just had my birthday. Was it last week? The other week? 2 weeks ago. 30 years old now. I feel 30. You know, age is just a number.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah, it was just a really good weekend. You know, got to hang out with my LA homies. One of my friends who decided to come with us last minute got to meet all of my LA friends, and it just seems like you know, they all really loved hanging out with each other, and it just makes me feel really good to see like different friend groups that I have like come together. So yeah, went to the club, had our show, which was fantastic. I was drinking till 7 in the morning.
Holy shit!
I drank till 7 in the morning, and at some point we were just like, I should probably go to bed because I gotta go to Magic Mountains in like 2 hours.
Oh, dude, Magic Mountain.
And like so 7 in the morning, I'm like scurrying to bed. I'm passed out. And then at 9:30, like my friend Rob wakes me up. He's just like, Alan, it's 9:30. I'm just like, man, I don't know if I can make it to Magic Mountain, dude. I literally am still drunk. Yeah. He's just like, are you sure? I'm like, bro, I can't even see you right now. You're like standing right in front of me. I can't even see you right now. He's just like, okay. So he leaves, but he comes back. He's like, are you sure? I'm like, yeah, dude, I'm sure. Just like grab my keys. We have UC B-Flow's manager. His name's James. He's like a roller coaster fanatic. And we like promised we'd take him to Six Flags because he like documents like all of the roller coasters they get on. So we're just like we need to take him.
Yeah.
You know? So like he grabs my keys and he leaves. He comes back. He's like, "Are you sure?" I'm like, "Let me just fucking like try to get up real quick." And I'm like washing my face, and I'm just like slowly like waking up, and like gaining like momentum. I'm like, "Okay, let's go." So then we go to we go to Magic Mountains, and like in the span of like 6 to 8 hours, we go on 3 rides, 3 roller coasters because it's so fucking packed.
Oh my god!
Like the first 2 rides. We're chilling, but the third ride took 2.5 hours to get on with the fast pass.
What?
Yeah, I'm like, dude, like, what is going on? I'm like, the only like redeeming part about it was like I got nachos and I got to sit while I was waiting in line. And then we tried to go on a 4th ride that didn't work out because I was just like, I gotta go to the restroom. I don't even care about this ride anymore. I just want to like, I'll just wait for you guys. And like, the place is closing. It was gonna take another hour to get on this ride with the fast pass. And I was like, looking at everyone in line without a fast pass, like this is bad.
Yeah.
But overall, you know, it was really, really great weekend. I had a great time. My friends, like, you know, like surprised me with the ice cream bucket and like put like candles in it, saying me happy birthday. Almost teared up. Almost got me, guys. But then I had to leave immediately. I didn't even get to eat the ice cream. I was just like, I have to go back home because Rob has work the next day, and then it's my actual birthday, so I got to wake up in my own bed, which was nice.
Dude, that's like the best, to wake up in your own bed and be like, oh fuck yeah, I could go back to sleep. And once you wake up, you're like, I'm gonna sleep in for a little bit more.
Yeah, it was like much needed. It was a long weekend, but every time I go to LA, it's either this is a normal trip or this is weird. Because one of my trips, I'll just really quick segue, was like I had a show in LA. It was also around my birthday, right before the pandemic, and I went out there. I took a bus. I had like a backpack, like a sleeping bag on me, just in case something weird happens. And I was staying in a hotel with like the rest of these artists, and you know, the show went well. Get back to the hotel, and we're locked out of our hotel. Lo and behold, of course. And I'm sitting. It's like 5 a.m. I'm sitting outside my hotel, like I just want to get my stuff and go somewhere else. So eventually we get back into our hotel, and I like go to Koreatown, have some food, and I'm like wandering the streets with my friend, just like our next hotel doesn't even open till like 1 p.m. It's like 9 a.m, and I got the sleeping bag. I could just sleep on this grass here. But then someone gave us the idea to go to a Korean spa. I was like, Yes. So we went to a Korean spa, and like it was fantastic. Got to lay in a hot tub. This old man kept telling me to not wear a towel because it's
They're all
not
naked
necessary.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm just
yeah.
like I'm gonna keep my towel on. He was like, you don't have to keep it on though. I'm like, I'm gonna keep it on.
He wants to see your pee-pee.
Yeah. And then got to take a nap in like a massage chair, get in our hotel. So yeah, sometimes easy trip, sometimes
Yeah. So you went in the hot tub with the towel on, or
yes.
but you were naked underneath the towel?
Yes. I had my friend with me. I was just like, I don't want
Okay.
you to see my dick.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna I'm gonna keep a towel on. It's all good though, right? Yeah, it was a mutual agreement.
Yeah.
But this old Asian man was very, very like, he was like, it's okay. I'm like, I understand.
Yeah.
It's okay. You've already told me 4 times it's okay. I'm telling you, I'm good.
The last time he starts reaching for your hand, it's okay.
No. But yeah,
No.
it's always just a great time, like going out there. Like I made a lot of friends. Can't wait to go back.
Yeah. Hell yeah, man. I haven't been to LA, but I've been to LA like only a couple times, but I never went as an adult. So hopefully I get to
back.
show up soon. And
Go to
I do
Disneyland
want to go
at
to I want to go to Magic Mountain. I'm not a huge fan of Disney. So I'd rather go to like extreme rides.
Yeah.
That's my shit. So
I feel like his Magic Mountain story is an exact replica of us at Paris Disney.
yeah,
how was
I
that?
was pissed. Not I
We
wasn't
slept
pissed,
in, we went in late. We literally went on 3 rides because everyone had like an hour wait. It was awful.
but yeah.
You guys
it-
know about the fast passes? Or like you like
I don't know if they had fast passes, but the thing is that Paris Disneyland was also way worse than LA Disneyland.
damn.
Yeah, so it's like the best ride that they had that was over there. Was it the Indiana Jones one? Was probably the best one.
The Indiana Jones one's fire.
And then we went to Tower Terror, which is the second best one.
Also fire.
Yeah. And Phantom Manor was also that was cool. That wasn't like a real like ride. That was like a
Like a
but it just kept on breaking down and shit like every time. So it was like literally it broke down like 3 times when we were on the ride. It's like, god damn it. But yeah,
Sucks.
next it's like next time go to a place that's like more ride attractions rather than building attractions. I guess the vibe was a lot different.
Yeah.
But
That's a Six Flags thing for sure.
yeah, so that's why I can't wait. So I feel like we're out of time right now. But do you have anything else to end the show with? You could give a shout out to anybody that's on your mind.
I just I want to say shouts out to Rob for doing all the visual stuff
and
Love
for
you,
waking him
man.
up.
Yeah, waking me up
Hell
to
yeah.
go to fucking Six Flags. Oh my god, I just like get cringe. Anyways, shouts out to Augie, my business partner for Spoiled Dreams, for getting me an ice cream cake. Shouts out to all my friends for giving me love. Shouts out to Adam and Maddie for having me on again. Much love. Thank you.
Woo! See you guys soon.